Hi, this is Idris Patel from Mobigrace. Today let's test the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3's battery life. Now we have had this phone for more than 3 weeks, so it's quite a lot of time to get a feel for the battery life. And as far as the software updates are concerned, when we bought the phone came with Android 5.1 Lollipop with MIUI 7.1.7.0. We thereafter received an update to MIUI 7.1.8.0 a week or two later. And now we have finally got an update to the latest version of MIUI, the current version which you can see here. It's MIUI Global 7.2. It's MIUI 7.2, and the exact version number is MIUI 7.2.3.0. So this is the latest version of the Redmi Note 3 software. It comes with system optimizations, bug fixes, improvements in camera quality, which we will be sure to test shortly, and also a much needed fix in RAM management. The phone finally performs like a 3GB RAM device. But these all topics are not our topic currently. Our topic is how the Redmi Note 3's battery performs after the update. Before the update, we were getting extremely great battery life from the Redmi Note 3. As much as 7 to 8 hours of screen on time was not impossible to get. In fact, we could probably get it within an idle uptime of 1.5 to 2 days, which is just incredible. Frankly speaking, at this price point, the Redmi Note 3 stands alone by offering such excellent battery life. But after the update, a reminder, we have updated the phone to the latest version, get a feel for the battery life, but we do have a pretty good idea of how this is going. The one thing we have been noticing is that the idle drain seems to have increased after the update. As you can see, this is the battery usage menu, and it is showing that apps drained more battery than the hardware drained battery. Apps drained 53% of the battery, and the hardware drained 47% of the battery. First, just let's see the uptime. It's it's nearly 1 day 6 hours now. And here you can see the wake logs and the display time. As you can see, there are lots of wake logs. Many times when the display was not on, there were still too many wake logs, something which did not happen in the earlier firmware. Let's see the screen on time. It's 5 hours and 40 minutes, and the battery is currently 34%. Actually, I think it is quite a lot decreased since the earlier firmware. At the earlier firmware, at 34%, I could at least get 6 hours 20 minutes, 6 hours or 6.5 hours at most at this percentage. But now, here we are getting only 5 hours and 40 minutes. This is still excellent battery life when you compare the Redmi Note 3's battery to other phones in this price range. But it does seem like a downgrade as compared to the earlier firmware, which I think was more efficient in terms of battery life and especially the idle battery drain. Here you can see that Android device has been draining the phone for 1.5 hours, which is definitely not good. Again, Google Play search is also having lots of wake logs, 1 hour of wake logs. Android system has also been using the phone's CPU resources 1 hour 40 minutes. Again, these sort of factors have been reducing the Redmi Note 3's battery life from excellent to slightly less than excellent, but I will still classify it as more than great. Again, our further testing is really needed to quantify the Redmi Note 3's battery life. We will be back with technical battery life discussion and benchmark testing, including the benchmarks such as Benchmark OS2, Geekbench and GFX Bench for graphical testing. That should help get us into a much better picture as regards the Redmi Note 3's battery life. We will also be doing a PC Mark battery life test. But for now, our subjective impressions is that Xiaomi needs to do more work to reduce the idle battery drain and to get back to the battery level of the earlier MIUI firmware, which was excellent and which resulted in me getting 8 hours of screen on time on a single charge. Again, when you are comparing the Redmi Note 3's battery with other phones in this price range, you should really have no worries, because the Redmi Note 3 scores at least double the battery life. So you really should have no problems with battery life. So that's all for today. We will be back with the full in-depth camera review of the phone shortly. because now we have got the latest update, and it does seem that the camera has gone from being very poor to quite a decent camera, especially in daylight conditions. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. And as always, thanks for watching.